Dopamine is the pleasure chemical that increases memory, motivation, learning, and reward. Whenever we eat simple carbs, we get a large dopamine release, which increases our desire to repeat that behavior. It feels good to eat sugary treats, so I want to eat more sugary treats. To break this cycle, and it's not exactly easy, you need to look for other ways to increase your dopamine. The more you exercise, the higher your dopamine levels. The higher your dopamine levels, the more you'll want to exercise. It's going to take some effort to get this going, but I promise it'll be worth it. And you don't necessarily have to fit in long, punishing gym sessions. Any type of intentional, exertive movement will do. Make sure you're eating enough protein. Your body cannot make dopamine without the amino acid tyrosine, which is found in turkey, beef, eggs, fish, peanuts, almonds, avocados, cheese, yogurt, pumpkin, and sesame seeds. This process all starts in your intestines, so optimize your gut health by eating a large variety of plants and minimizing toxins. You need to be sleeping well. Higher levels of dopamine are released in the morning and then taper down in the evening. Poor sleep cycles will mess this balance up. To really help optimize your circadian rhythm, get outside in the sun every morning. Even just a minute or two of sunlight on your closed eyelids is good. That said, sun exposure increases the density of the dopamine receptors in your brain, so get as much as you safely can. Music can also be a very effective natural dopamine booster because it stimulates the pleasure centers in your brain. Meditation, though not really a common topic in many Christian communities, is actually very biblical. God tells us to take every thought captive and to renew our minds. Start by practicing deep, slow breathing while clearing your mind of judgmental thoughts. In a nutshell, anything that gives you pleasure triggers a dopamine release. These were some of the healthiest and most sustainable ideas, but it's definitely not an exhaustive list. And finally, if you're really struggling, even though you've tried all the strategies here, talk to your doctor. You might need to get your iron, B6, folate, and niacin levels checked, as true deficiencies make it extra hard for your body to produce enough dopamine.